Well, the 26-year-old who was shot and killed in his own apartment after a Dallas police officer mistakenly entered has ties to the Arklamiss. We've learned Botham Jean was a graduate from Harding University in Searcy, Arkansas. His former professor remembers him and his powerful voice that he says will be deeply missed.
There was a time,
because he was one of those rare students,
when Botham Jean's voice would echo off the walls at Harding University.
Let the weak say I am strong.
He had a good voice, and it was his passion and his spirit.
Harding University's director of Good News Singers, Chuck Hicks, says his former student, who he calls a son, was different, but in a good way.
He was living what he had inside of him. The idea that he wanted to serve, he wanted to make people happy, he wanted them to feed off of the gift that he had been given so that he didn't keep the gift himself.
Jean, a former Good News singer who traveled the world spreading spiritually uplifting music, was killed in his apartment Thursday by a Dallas police officer.
This was a shock to my system because I still had him, and now I don't. And that's tough.
Hicks says Jean was full of talent on a mission to make the world better.
Botham was a man who went around serving people without being asked.
The halls at Harding may be quiet now, but Hicks says Jean left the world better.
He would want us to figure out some way to turn this into an opportunity to be bigger and more kind and more gentle and live out the words of the songs that he sang.